the track. Oh boy.
What's going on, fellas? It's your boy King Dre, and I'm coming at y'all again with another one. Today is going to be about getting over the fear of rejection and the steps, to take to get over the fear of rejection. Because unfortunately, man, a lot of guys out here suffer from a fear of rejection, and it's debilitating when it comes to your life and, in the arena of women and dating. But we're going to stick to the women's side of things today. But before I get into the video and get into the game, get a video like the video, man. That way, we help the channel grow that way, man. We got to spread the word. So get a video a like. The algorithm picks up and it ranks the video higher. The algorithm says, hey, everybody feeling this King Dre dude. He's spitting that player shit, so we want more guys to see it, so they'll rank me higher, and that helps me grow. Also hit the notification bell, that way you can get that good player shit, this good player shit fresh off the fucking press. You feel what I'm saying? So do me that. Also, my course, How to Attract Women, Attraction 101, is available now. I break the attraction game down from the physical to the internal, the personality traits. I help you develop the different personality traits. Also, I talk about bait and peacocking and stuff like that. So very deep game, very heavy shit. 25 bucks, you can't beat that. I'm going to raise that price. That price is going to go up at the start of next year. So jump on that now. 25 bucks. And like I said, and I always continue to say, that nothing happens without attraction. Nothing in no area of life, especially with women, happens without attraction. They have to be attracted first. So get that course. It's essential, especially if you struggle with attraction, or if you need extra pointers, or you want to sharpen your game up a little bit. Go get that course. It's available now. But let's get straight into the game. So getting over the fear of rejection and steps to getting over the fear of rejection. I'm gonna start with a little story, man. When I was 18, and how at this point in my life I got over the fear. In my mind at the time, it wasn't a fear of rejection, but when I look back on it, this is what this was. Now I've always had girlfriends. I've always had chicks around. I was fucking chicks and all type of shit. When I was a teenager and in high school, and you know what I'm saying, and had girlfriends in middle school, but throughout that point, when I was in school, when I was young, 13, 14, 15, 16, the girls approached me, or they gave me a strong signal that they were feeling me, and then I made the approach. So what they would say now is choosing signals and choosing up on me heavy. I was kind of spoiled in that regard, to where girls would, be on to me or write me little letters or send a friend at me and shit like that. So that's how, up until I was 18, this is how I bagged the chicks that I had already bagged through shit like that. But one night when I was 18, man, me and my boys, we was at one of my homies' crib, everybody drinking, shooting the shit or whatever. And I got into a little back and forth with one of my other player partners about, who can bag the most bitches, who got the most playerism in them. You know what I'm saying? Who's the bigger player? And of course, I'm thinking it's me. In my mind, I feel like it's me. We were getting ready to go out, to this little party district in where I'm from, where it's a long strip, a long street, and it's club after club after club, and it's, they block the street off and everybody's walking around or whatever. So we were getting ready to go down there later on that night. So me and this guy made a bet for 150 bucks, who can get the most numbers. And if the girl calls you, then that's double. So you get a girl's number, get a girl's phone number, that's a point. If the girl call you, that's 2 points. So we made this bet, and whoever had the most points by the end of the next day get the 150 bucks, right? So I go down there and I go to work. I'm hollering at everything that fucking move. You feel me? I'm hollering at everything that fucking move. We gave the girls, one of my boys, we used to be at my boy crib or whatever, and we gave the girls, we agreed to give the girls his number, and we were gonna be over there the next day all day shooting the shit or whatever, wasting fucking time, just, teenager shit. So man, that next day was crazy, man, but I ultimately won. And I realized then that You know, I don't have to wait on women to come to me, and if I see something that I like, you know, I can approach. I didn't have anything scripted. I was just going off the dome. I wanted that $150, man. So, you know, I did what I had to do, and I wanted to prove that this nigga couldn't fuck with me when it came to the bras or whatever. So I went out there and did my thing, and I was hollering at bitches all night, the whole fucking night. That was the first time that I ever did that. I had just turned 18. But I ended up winning. You know, I had bitches calling my boy crib, all type of shit, man. It was crazy. But, you know, that, me thinking back on that, that is when I said, you know what? Let me get out here, and if I see something I like, I'm gonna do it, because the bitch is feeling me. I already knew they were feeling me, but I just never approached because I guess I was scared to. You know what I'm saying? But after that night, it was a wrap. So, you know, that's that, man. That was me in my first you know, my first situation to where I thought to myself, and I realized to myself that I don't really got shit to be scared of. You know what I'm saying? A woman is, you know, they don't bite. You know, I learned then that they don't bite, and you know, they gonna fuck with me anyway. And if they say no, it's not that big of a deal. I didn't even remember who said no the next day. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even remember the bitch. So, you know, whoever said no, I didn't even remember him. So, you know, I took that from that, and that always stuck with me. That incident always stuck with me, and that happened when I, you know, was just turning 18. So I'm gonna give you guys 3 steps to take to get over the fear of rejection. But before we get to the 3 steps, let's unpack the fear of rejection and understand the side effects or the main issues, you know, when it pertains to women that come from a fear of rejection. These main issues affect your life in a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? These side effects come from the fear of rejection. And the main 3 are: 1, sucker for love, or what they call in the red pill community, one-itis, right? One-itis is you have the hots for one chick. You see one chick and you think this one chick is the alpha and the omega. She's it. She's the end of the world. Nothing comes after her. She's the best thing that ever happened to you. A lot of the times this stems from a fear of rejection from other women. You see what I'm saying? So the minute one bitch give you, you know what I'm saying, one bitch give you some airtime, or the minute a bitch smile at you, you trying to wife her. You know what I'm saying? You trying to lock her in. You trying to make her yours forever, because you don't want to deal with other women telling you no, other women not wanting to have sex with you, other women rejecting you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to deal with that. So it's easier to find one and just go all in with. This is why a lot of guys do that, is they're scared of rejection. So you hop on the first train out of town, the first thing smoking, you want it. That's what fear of rejection does to you, man. Also, when it comes to the one-itis shit and the sucker for love shit, you know, to avoid the rejection, you tolerate bullshit in these situations, in these relationships, and from your girl or your wife, and you'll stay in toxic relationships because you think in your mind, you internalize in your mind that this toxic situation is better than being told no by women, from outside women, you know, women in the dating world, and you know, women not being attracted to you, and women not wanting to sleep with you, and then women not wanting you because you've been going through this shit all your life, in your head at least. You know, a toxic situation is, to you, you know, to a lot of guys, a toxic situation is better than being rejected. You know what I'm saying? That's the furthest thing from the truth. You would rather be in a situation like that than to be told no. In all actuality, if a bitch is treating you dirty and doing you bad, she's rejecting you too. So that's another way of rejecting you. So understand that, man. That sucker for love shit, that one-itis shit, is one of the main side effects or main issues of, you know, a fear of rejection when it comes to women. Number 2 is being in the friend zone. You constantly put yourself in the friend zone. So how is that? You have the woman in reach, right? You have access to the woman. She giving you airtime, but what you do, right? Because you don't want her to reject you. You feel like you lucky enough to even have her in your presence, right? So and in order for her to not reject you, or for you to go through that rejection, you play it safe and take the backdoor route, you know, fearing rejection, and thus you ending up in the friend zone because you scared to bust a move, you scared to make your intentions known, you know, you scared to, you know, let it be, you scared to escalate anything further with the chick because you scared of her not wanting you, or not seeing you in a romantic light, or not wanting you sexually, or turning you down and shit. It's a sucker mentality that you got to get over, man. So that fear of rejection will keep you in the friend zone, man. And a lot of guys are in the friend zone for that very reason, man. They scared of what a woman will say to them as far as, you know, if she's into them or not. And it's like, well, I would rather suffer, right? I would rather suffer and just have a little bit of access. I would rather suffer and have a little bit of access to the woman than to come on to her and she reject me and now, you know, I have no access. You see what I'm saying? So, but being in the friend zone is a rejection in itself. So that's the friend zone. The third main issue or side effect when it comes to dealing with women is not closing the deal and missing out on pussy. And not necessarily just missing out on pussy, but missing out on women in general. Let me explain. You know, somehow, right? Somehow, some way, you know what I'm saying, the woman likes you and gives you time, but you scared to close the deal because you think she'll say no. When you scared to close a deal with women, a lot of the times they interpret that as you don't like them, and they take that as rejection, and they'll ghost you. They'll get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Or they feel like you're a weak man. You don't know what you want. You don't know how to get what you want, and they would rather deal with somebody more experienced. You know what I'm saying? That's strong and that knows what he wants and knows how to go after what he wants. You know what I'm saying? So when you're not closing the deal with women, this is what's going on in their head, because they're expecting you to do it. That woman ain't gonna just, most cases, 98% of the times in your dealings with women, most of these women ain't gonna throw themselves on you. You gotta put the work in, especially in the beginning. Now, once the feelings develop and, you know, once the attachment is built and once they become obsessed with you, then they ain't gonna be able to keep their hands off of you. But in the beginning, they not gonna just throw themselves on you, and that's in most cases. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you scared to close the deal because you think she'll tell you no. Like, for instance, you know, y'all on a date, and, you know, shit going good, the vibe good, the chemistry there, she throwing you the hints, she choosing up on you, but you scared to ask her back to your crib because you scared of her telling you no. You scared of losing her and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Man, I've never, in all my years of dating and dealing with women, I've never not been called back or a woman not reached out to me again because I asked her back to my crib. Even if she said, oh, well, you know, I gotta go pick up my kids or whatever. I've never not been, you know, I've never been turned down or not been called back, or she didn't hit me up because I asked her to come back to my crib. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are scared to ask women back to your cribs, and I get this a lot in emails. You know what I'm saying? How do I ask a woman back to her crib? What do I say? I'm scared to do this. I'm scared of what? Ask her back to the crib, man. The worst she could say is no. You know what I'm saying? And if she do get offended, so what? Fuck her. On to the next. You know, another way, you know, you'll have the chick at the crib, right? So you got the chick to the crib, you know, and y'all alone, the vibe is there, and you ain't making a move or busting a move or escalating the situation because you scared. You know what I'm saying? Women take shit like that as you not feeling them, and they take that as rejection, and they'll get the fuck on. They won't fuck with you no more. Or, like I said, they'll take it as you don't know what you want, you don't know how to get what you want, you're not sure yourself, so you're not experienced, and they'll go fuck with somebody that is. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 3, closing the deal and missing out on, you know, women. And not, like I say, not necessarily pussy, because you miss out on a woman like this, you know, and the woman may be right for you. You know what I'm saying? She may knock your fucking socks off, but you scared to close that deal. You have to close the deal. Don't be scared of rejection, man. Do not be scared of rejection, especially when it comes to that. All right, so let's get into the steps that you can take to overcome the fear of rejection. How do you get over the fear of rejection? There's 3 steps. Number 1, internalize that no will not kill you. Fellas, you will not die from hearing the word no. You're not going to get into a fight. You're not going to pass out. You're not going to go to the hospital. You're not going to stop breathing. You're not going to lose your job. You're not going to lose no money. The world's still going to turn. Fuck her. You won't, I can guarantee you won't even remember her in a couple days. You know what I'm saying? And also, man, understand that, you know, it could be all types of reasons that she's telling you no. She could be married. She could have emotion that, you know, she could be Emotionally, her emotions is on some other dude. She may be busy in school, work, whatever. Too many kids. It's for what it. You don't take it personal and don't internalize it that something is wrong with you, because a lot of you guys hit me up. After you get rejection and you think something is wrong with you, you internalize them rejecting you like it's something wrong with you, and in that you don't want to deal with that, so it's easier to just avoid being rejected because you think you have to look in the mirror. Don't take it personal. It's not always you. In most cases, it's not you. You know what I'm saying? Most cases, it's other shit going on. Don't even think like that. Of course, I want you guys to be always constantly working on yourself, seeing how you can improve yourself, seeing how you can step your game up. But at the end of the day, when it comes to talking to women, if the woman reject you, a lot of the times, man, when guys ask me, so what happened? I try to talk to the girl. She told me no. I say I don't even tell them, oh, what you looked like or what you said. I don't even give a fuck about that, because at the end of the day, in my mind, it was probably her. Like, she probably had some shit going on. That's what I tell guys. Always work on yourself anyway, but don't internalize that shit, man. It's probably her and what she got going on. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not gonna kill you. Internalize that. Believe that. Say it every day if you have to. No, you're not going to die from hearing no. She's not going to bite you. No is no. That's it. It's just another word that means nothing. You know what I'm saying? She says no. She says I have a boyfriend. On to the fucking next. You know what I'm saying? You won't even remember her. I promise you, you won't remember her in a day or two. That's number one. Internalize that no will not kill you. I'm gonna say that again. The word no, a woman telling you no, rejection or rejecting you, is not going to kill you. It's not going to stop your flow. Keep it moving. Number two, the second step, take women off of the pedestal right now. In your mind, in your spirit, take women off of the pedestal. Guys have been indoctrinated since little boys in their childhood with the false idea that girls are special and you should treat them that way. If you a guy and you listening to this, I know you've heard this countless times from women in your life, or even simp guys in your life since you were a little kid, on television and everything. This is the furthest thing from the truth. There's nothing special about a woman. If you can name me something special, that's life changing. Like, how can you approaching this woman, what can she do how can she change my fucking life? You know what I'm saying? I can change my own fucking life. What can she do? Who the fuck is she? You know what I'm saying? What makes her so special? It's 4 billion of them motherfuckers. What makes them so special? And I'm not saying this like I hate women, because I don't, but at the end of the day, what makes her so special? She's not fucking special. Take them off of the pedestal, my man. This is a reason you scared to you scared to approach them, because you have them so high up like they fucking gods, and they not gods. Women are not gods. There's nothing special about them. They breathe the same air as you, and they bleed. If you cut a woman open, she'll bleed just like you bleed. The same shit, bro. She had to eat like you. She had to drink water just like you. She's a human being just like you. There's nothing special about her. Take her off the pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Because also, by pedestalizing the woman, their validations and opinions of you mean the world to you. You know what I'm saying? Her validation means everything to you. Her opinions of you means everything to you. You know what I'm saying? And you dread approaching them, because the moment you do approach and they don't give you that validation, or give you those high regards as far as their opinions go, then your world is over. But that's because you value the validation so much. You value it so much because you have them on a pedestal. Take the women off of the pedestal. They are just like you, dude. There's nothing special. If you go talk to her, she's not going to change your life. I can see if it's Oprah or Beyonce or some shit like that. They stars, but even then, you know what I'm saying? They human beings too. That is a huge mistake. And it's not even a mistake. It's, social conditioning, social engineering that guys have had since childhood, for years and years and years. Unprogram, unlearn that shit. Look at women just like the human beings that they are. You know what I'm saying? that will definitely help you with your fear of rejection by not putting so much emphasis on their validation of you. You're supposed to, as a man, validate yourself anyway. You get what I'm saying? Validate your own fucking self. You don't need a woman's validation. Her validation shouldn't mean shit to you. Her opinions of you shouldn't even fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? She ain't special. She human. That's number 2. Number 3, man, is know your worth and know your value. Know your worth and know your value. That's the 3rd step to getting over the fear of rejection. When you know what you can do and when you know what you can bring to the table, there's a confidence in that, and there's nothing to fucking fear. When you step to a woman, right, and you know how you can improve her life, you step to her with the aura of, bitch, you should be lucky I'm even talking to you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know, right? You have to know how you can upgrade a woman's life for the better, and how her fucking with you, she will grow. When you approach them like that, it's extreme, and you approach with extreme confidence when you know this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you should be fucking with me. Like, you have the mentality, you start to adopt the mentality, because this is my mentality. Like, when I step to a chick, it's like, bitch, you need to be fucking with me, because it ain't nothing but a bunch of suckers out here anyway. And you know, I don't say this, but this is my vibe, this is my mentality. You know what I'm saying? None of these niggas ain't, none of these guys is fucking with me anyway. You need to be fucking with me. I could upgrade your life for the better. You know what I'm saying? And I know this, I feel this, and I believe this, and I can, because I know what I bring to the table. I know the different ways that I can change a woman's life, and I can make her life for the better. And I ain't even talking about monetarily and tricking or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, right, if she reject me, something ain't wrong, something ain't right with her. Something is wrong with her, and you have to think like that, fellas. If a bitch reject you, think and know in your mind, okay, something is wrong with this bitch, because I'm that dude. I'm fly. I'm the shit. Something gotta be up with you. Well, this bitch probably got a boyfriend, she married, or she crazy. Something wrong with her, and I don't want to find out. That's how I look at it. That's how you know what I'm saying? That's how I see the world. That something, yes, you ain't right anyways. I don't even sweat no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, know your worth and know the value you possess as a man, you know, and this will help you with your fear of rejection. You wouldn't have nothing to fear after that, because you know, step into any woman or anybody, you know the value you bring, and you're almost damn near like, you know, side-eye. Not side-eye, but you kind of look at a motherfucker crazy like, well, something wrong with you if you don't want to fuck with all this player shit over here. Something got to be wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? You'll adapt that mentality. That's my mentality. You know what I'm saying? So that's that, man. That's, you know, the 3 steps to overcoming rejection. Number 1 is internalize that no will not kill you. Number 2 is take women off of the pedestal. Number 3 is know your worth and your value. You know what I'm saying? And a piece of that, right? This is what I want you guys to do to when you get done listening to this video. Go home, right? Or if you're already home, get out a piece of paper or open your phones and list 10 things, you know, 10 ways that you can bring value to and upgrade a woman's life. Write that out and know that. And if you ain't got 10 things, get to work, my G, and get to self-improving. You know what I'm saying? Because once you become a better man and you add to your life, you'll be able to add to a woman's life. You know what I'm saying? And that's what women are looking for you for. That's what women are looking to you for anyway. That's why women look up to you anyway. So you have to know what you can bring to a table, to the table, and you know how you can upgrade and add value to her life. List 10 different ways or 10 different things, 10 different ways that you can add value to her life. That's your homework. Do that for me. But yeah, man, that's that, man. That's getting over the fear of rejection. If you like the video, if you found value in the video, like the video. That helps the channel grow, guys. So like the video, hit the notification bell, that way you can get this good player shit fresh off the press. Share the video and leave a comment down below. Actually, let me know right now, what was the the best part of this video? What resonated with you the most out of this video? You know, which one of these steps resonated with you the most? So do that for me. Leave a comment, like the video, share it, subscribe, the whole 9. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. Follow me on Instagram at get_free_game. I'm gonna leave that on the screen. Also, if you want to be a part of my Facebook group, You know, send me a request. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Send me a request, and you know, accept the terms or whatever. I got rules, so just put I accept, and then welcome to the club. It's a group, you know, we chopping up game, bouncing ideas off each other, helping each other as players. You know what I'm saying? So join that. I'm gonna leave the link in the description for that. Also, again, my course is now available, Attraction 101, how to attract women. That's physically, your personality, and using bait and peacocking. Dope fire game. You need to get that. Nothing happens without attraction. I'm also doing 101 consultations, you know, game sessions to help you with your game, develop your personality. You know, you have relationship issues, you're trying to get your ex back, you're trying to get the girl that's in your class, you just want to chop it up about game and dating overall, anything you want to know. I'm well versed in this shit. I've been doing this shit since I was a teenager, dealing with women non-stop. This is what I do. And I can lace you something serious. So fuck with me on that, man. If you're trying to, you know, get your shit together and get your game tight, hit me up for a 101 consultation. Player price. Send me an email. I'm gonna leave my email on the screen as well. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is King Dre. I'm gone.